local public school superintendent who's made more than $500,000 a year paid by the taxpayers of South Suburban Dalton and Riverdale. And according to census data, people who live in those communities make on average 1/10 of what they're paying this superintendent.
So what have they gotten for all this money they've paid? Here's Regina Waldrop joining us live. Regina.
Alex, Allison, NBC5 Investigates started asking questions about this superintendent a few weeks ago. In a letter dated today, he submitted his resignation.
My name is Dr. Kevin J. Nolte, Superintendent of Schools.
Kevin Nolte has been with Dalton School District 148 for 9 years. In that time, his salary and benefits have nearly doubled to more than $500,000 for this past school year. He's paid more than any other public school superintendent in Illinois, even more than most of the presidents of Illinois public universities. But during Nolte's time in charge, the Illinois State Board of Education says the Dalton district finances have steadily gotten worse, to the point where the state put the district on its watch list, the only district in Cook County that currently has this lowest rating. That didn't keep the school board from giving Nolte another raise of $60,000 over the next 2 years in a raucous session this past March.
Wow. Oh, my God. It's not going to end well.
Residents there spoke up.
$500,000? This district is on financial watch with the state. I don't know if you all knew that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Financial watch. Why are we considering such an amount?
We have been asking that same question with no response from anyone until this afternoon, when Nolte's attorney reached out to say that Nolte resigned from his job effective today. His attorney saying in part because school board members had launched a smear campaign against him, riddled with baseless accusations. Keep in mind, this is not the first time that Nolte has had issues with the school districts he's worked for. Like this. In 2012, the Lincolnwood School Board voted to dismiss Nolte from the job he had then as Lincolnwood's assistant superintendent for business. The district said Nolte failed to properly account for district funds, failed to make scheduled payments on 2 multi-million-dollar loans, which then defaulted, and failed to adequately account for $1.4 million in funds. Nolte said all the charges were false and politically motivated. He sued the district, but his case dismissed by the court. He then went to work for Harvey School District 152 in charge of business operations. It was there where NBC5 Investigates found, according to court records, that Nolte failed to inform the board of a transfer of $3.8 million out of the district's reserve funds. It's not clear where the money went, but the superintendent suspended Nolte with pay. The school board eventually brought him back, though he left a year later for Dalton. Now Nolte's former deputy superintendent in Dalton has filed a whistleblower lawsuit, saying she was fired earlier this year because she'd raised concerns related to fiscal mismanagement by Nolte, including his handling of $13 million of federal funds. Nolte has denied everything, saying the deputy superintendent was fired for cause. But over the past 2 decades, while Nolte oversaw finances for these and other school districts, NBC5 Investigates found he was dealing with personal financial issues as well. We found 8 lawsuits claiming that Nolte had not paid credit card bills and rent, totaling more than $52,000. We also found this foreclosure action, saying Nolte, with his then wife, hadn't made payments on their home's mortgage for a year and a half. Eventually, they paid off the mortgage when they sold the house. We also found this, an arrest by the Illinois State Police from March 2024 for driving under the influence of alcohol on the I-90 tollway near Belvedere. This past November, Nolte pled no contest, according to his attorney, of misdemeanor DUI in order to serve a year of supervision and probation. So his attorney says Nolte chose today to resign because he feels, quote, he has left the district in the best position with everything off to a good start. The attorney also attributes Nolte's high salary to his working both as the superintendent and the business officer. Nolte will most likely immediately start collecting his state-paid retirement, and we are filing a records request to find out how much he'll draw each year in pension money, and we'll let you know in a future story.